Richland Library on the Road, Storytime edition. I'm Miss Heather. I'm a children's librarian in the children's room at Richland Library Main. And I'm here to share a story with you. And it's an oldie but goodie. It's fortunately written and illustrated by Remy Charlip. Fortunately, one day, Ned got a letter that said, "Please come to a surprise party." But unfortunately, the party was in Florida and he was in New York. Fortunately, a friend loaned him an airplane. Unfortunately, the motor exploded. Fortunately, there was a parachute in the airplane. Unfortunately, there was a hole in the parachute. Fortunately, there was a haystack on the ground. Unfortunately, there was a pitchfork in the haystack. Fortunately, he missed the pitchfork. Unfortunately, he missed the haystack. Fortunately, he landed in water. Unfortunately, there were sharks in the water. There might even be baby sharks. Fortunately, he could swim. Unfortunately, there were tigers on the land. Fortunately, he could run. Unfortunately, he ran into a deep, dark cave. Fortunately, he could dig. Unfortunately, he dug himself into a fancy ballroom. Fortunately, there was a surprise party going on, and fortunately, the party was for him, because fortunately, it was his birthday. And that was fortunately. And now that you've heard it, you can play your own game with your children. Unfortunately, we can't go see Grandma, but fortunately, we can call her on the phone. You can find all kinds of ways. You can turn it into a writing exercise for older children, just as a way to kind of process what we're going through right now. It's a good way to acknowledge the things that are hard, but also to acknowledge the things that are really good. So thank you for joining us for Richland Library on the Road. I'm Miss Heather.